Alrighty guys here and welcome to the beta. Today I'm gonna make like a quick beta guide for like Sub-Rogue, going over some of the talents that I currently use on the beta and what is good and what is fun to play. Sub is amazing right now on the beta. It does nice damage. Tuning is still about to happen, but I feel like it's not too overpowered. It has a really nice flow, even though if Sub might not be the best spec. Sub has a amazing flow right now, and it's just generally a whole lot of fun. So yeah, the Sub-Rogue is looking like a prime candidate. But yeah, guys, before we go too much into it here, guys, don't forget to like the video and subscribe if you enjoyed it. Leave a comment of what you want to see me check out next, maybe Outlaw or another class in the description below. And last but not least, don't forget to follow me over on twitch.tv/killerchris. We do a lot of live streams. We're actually using the streaming layout right now. So you can look over there and see the curve count at that end of the screen. That's the counter who counts how many curves we have helped people get. 1,061 so far in the stuff. We got like 70 something here over the weekend. Absolutely amazing. So come check out the live stream. And yeah. Should we take a look at Sub-Rogue? I think we shall. Alright, so talents. The first thing we're gonna look at is talents. This is how I have my setup right now. Soothing Darkness, Shade Death, and Illusions is obviously optional. You can take whatever you want. Wait, why do I have Master of Shadows? I should definitely have Secret Techniques. This is definitely the most fun. So, Weapon Master, 15% chance to deal extra damage. Yeah. Night Stalker, more damage in Shadowlands. This used to be only when from stealth and give you more movement speed. I like to take this over subterfuge because I generally feel like this here is just like so powerful. It gets some nice combos with stuff like this as well. Once we start getting more haste and stuff, Dark Shadows might be better, but I like the idea of like reducing your cooldown of Shadowlands even further and gain one more charge. Yes, thank you. All right, Vigor, we are still a bit low on energy, but however, I feel like Deeper Strategy might be useful depending on what legendaries you plan on running. With the current legendary I run now, Deeper Strategy might actually be better, but I just prefer Vigor at the start of the expansion, so I combat some of the low stats. Soothing Darkness, we'll talk about this. This here is also completely optional. Enveloping Shadows. Deepening Shadows reduces the remaining cooldown of Shadowlands by an additional 1 second per combo spent. Instead of 5 seconds you chop off your Shadowlands, you chop 10. And it gains an extra charge. That is twice as many Shadow Dances, almost. Yeah, Dark Shadows can't really stack up to that. Although with Dark Shadows you could do some really hefty burst with Secret Technique. But I feel like this is like the better comp, especially right now. So let's take a look at the legendary I have chosen. This one. After using Shadow Strike or Cheap Shot, your target suffers a Shadow Strike from the shadows 2 seconds later at 100% effectiveness. It's likely going to be tweaked a little. I feel like it's really strong. There is a slight bug with this right now on the beta, so that when you use it, it puts a debuff on the target 2 seconds. Later, when the debuff runs out, it strikes them with a Shadow Strike. If you strike them with a Shadow Strike before that runs out, just refresh yourself. No extra Shadow Strike. What the hell? So yeah, that's definitely something we are gonna take a look at. And yeah, just a basic gear. I got these daggers from the PvP vendor because I thought they were cool and they had a bit more mastery. And that is pretty much it for gear and talents. It's so nice not having to go over like, hey, these are the essences. And hey, these are the corruptions you want to use. Blah, 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 blah. Easy. We are the Necrolord Covenant. Because that is the most fun and greatest for rogues right now. Good job on the Necrolord. Not so good job on the other Covenants, Bliss. Please fix. And alright guys, so enough about gear and talents. Now we are gonna look about the abilities and what we'll be using. If you are a necrolog, which you should be as a rogue. Holy shit. You gain bone spike and you gain fleshcraft. Fleshcraft is really effective in Mythic Plus, especially if you have the conduit that allows you to gain buffs depending on the corpses you fleshcraft from. You can also just fleshcraft without corpses like so. And that is really nice. Another legendary I recommend checking out is the 100% crit legendary. Let me see if I have one. Yeah, this one. For 5 seconds after breaking a stealth, your critical strike chance is increased by 100%. Absolutely sweet. And yeah, let's just take a look at the opener here. So what we want to do, we want to Shadow Strike, Bone Spike, Slice and Dice to get that going. Then we want to Shadow Dance, Symbols of Death, fill up our combo points, and use a secret technique. With the Shadow Dance bonus, with the Symbol of Death bonus, secret technique is going to hit really hard. After that, we're going to get a Rupture, and then we are going to do our normal rotation, which is pretty much going to be Backstab or Shadow Strike, depending if Shadowlands, and Eviscerating. What you want to try and do, you want to make sure you have around half energy. I found is a nice spot, and you want to have max combo points before going into a Shadow Dance, so you can eviscerate one extra time. That extra eviscerate damage is going to be amazing. Hopefully they'll tune this here a little bit better, because right now this might be just easier, just like, alright, Shadow Dance, and just spam Shadow Strike. But yeah, let's take a look at it here. And if we have multiple targets, you should spread Serrated Bone Spike to as many targets as possible. I'm just gonna go over the single target here. So let's see how it looks. So we Shadow Strike, we Bone Spike, we Slice and Dice, we go into Shadow Dance, the Symbol of Death. There we go, we pop the big cooldown. We obviously want to pop Shadow Blades on the opener here. My bad for not doing that. Alright, we're just gonna go straight into another one. Details here is not currently working right now, but you can get an idea of the damage here from the training dummy, I hope. So after we just do this, and then we keep going, then we want to like wait up and see. Okay, we have another Sheldon soon here. We have another symbol soon. All right, we make sure we get that up. Symbols and into secret technique. That is so powerful. That combo is what's gonna make or break your sub rogue damage, and it is so fun when you get it off just right and it crits. Ooh, it's some spicy damage. But again, I'm very liking add-ons here on the beta. I'll have a more damage overview coming up, so definitely leave a comment when you want to see that. It's gonna be amazing. And if you have any questions about the beta, I'll try to answer them from a rogue perspective. Oh, no. Okay. This popped up now. Anyway, we just had a new beta build. Add-ons haven't been updated yet. We should be back here as soon as possible. Alright, guys. I think this is actually gonna cover it for this time here. I'll do a little Mythic Plus run and go over some of the things you want to do here in a Mythic Plus key as a sub, like a Mythic Plus. How does it play in sub? So, guys, if you spam that like button, I'm gonna work really hard to get that out before this week is over. Okay, guys? Promise? You rock. Alright, again, don't forget to like the video, check out the live stream, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care, guys. Bye!